Black Desert Online is one of the most beautiful games ever made to date. Now, testing an MMO is pretty dang difficult when it comes to benchmarking, so I decided to benchmark using a territory of the game that is relatively empty, and it gave me consistent benchmarks time and time again. These are relatively high compared to what you'll see in a city. And onto the benchmarks, I think you'll be pretty surprised at just how well this game performs at 1080p. So, here we have low settings, and even the 570 manages to pull 60 frames a second at 1080p. Now, this is low settings. The game is pretty ugly at low settings. That's one thing I gotta say about it. Low is pretty ugly. Other than that, runs beautifully. A little bit more hitchy on the 570. I think it's due to the 2 gigs of VRAM it has. But anyways, on to the medium settings. 570 now pushing down to 43. The game now looks pretty dang good at this level. 970 is holding steady at a solid 60. And yeah. So for very high, you can see the 570 once again just really struggling here. This is in a very empty area too, so in a city you will not be able to play this game. Now, 970 manages 60, but it is not a super solid 60. It will be a little bit screen teary for you, but the 1080 Ti handles it perfectly. And my recommendations are, for the 570, just keep it 1080 low, or maybe 720p high settings. For the 970, I would say play at 1080p, very high settings. That's about perfect for it. And then for the 1080 Ti, max this thing out, run at 4K maximum settings. You will do beautifully. Now in the cities, every single one of these cards will perform poorly just because all the character models. But anyways, that's it for Black Desert Online. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.